Hey, it's Chris from One Eye Blind Media here with another episode of After the Stroke. And today's topic is basically take the opportunity to learn something new. So, now you're probably a little deeper into your recovery. You may have even stopped therapy by now, and you're sitting at home and you're like, wow, this is boring. Okay, so, and we all know TV's just not as good as it used to be. I mean, you don't have good shows you can watch throughout the day, and yeah, you can pop a movie in or watch something on demand or even go jump on the internet and go do something, but maybe you'll just need something new to try and do. So that's where we say try something new. Now, before my stroke, I was interested in photography. And I've always had an interest in photography. And so right before, I'd say probably about a year and a half before the stroke, I got into it a little bit deeper, a little bit nicer camera, and started learning more. And then as soon as the stroke happened, well, that was one of my biggest concerns was, will I ever get to shoot again? And, well, guess what? I can still shoot. And it's not a difficult task. And that's the other thing. When you learn something new, learn something that's not going to be super difficult or require, specialized equipment or anything like that. It's going to make the job harder for you, because then you won't enjoy the new thing that you're learning that you may have interest in. So with me, photography, I just kept going with it. I got deeper into it. Started watching more information about it, reading more information about it, learning more about my camera and that kind of thing. But then I also wanted to get into the videography side, and which is why I'm doing this right now. I mean, the video side was the new side for me. I've learned about DSLR video, which I'm still working on. That one's a little different because the camera's not doing the things that like this camera does. This particular camera is made specifically for doing video. So I guess it autofocuses and it's got better audio and blah, 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 blah. But where the DSLRs, you've got to be able to either have someone who can man it and keep up the focus, or you got to have your focus set, and you got to, there's lots of different things, and you have to have an external audio source because the on-camera audio is typically pretty atrocious. But yeah, the videography is something that was new for me that I've gotten into. And so now I use this camera to do these videos, as well as some other video projects I'll be working on. We have a couple things coming up that I'm going to be doing, but I've used this camera to do some of the videos that are on our channel, to record, say, my son's band, ADHD Society. What else did I use it for? I think I used it to do some video work for one of my photography groups. We were doing a big group shoot thing, and I wanted to film some of it. And then I'm hoping to work with a couple of photographers to maybe do some behind-the-scenes type shooting of how they do a photo shoot. But yeah, it's definitely something that has been a big interest to me. I've now started learning how to use the software to edit and how to add transitions and music and all this other kind of stuff, and it's very interesting, and it's very fun for me. So I think that's the one thing I can say is that's my new thing that I have learned. And actually, I'm hoping we're going to be doing a thing here pretty soon where we're going to get some really great video for some stuff. But and then I have a GoPro. I do use that occasionally too. I sometimes use it as a dash cam. Sometimes I just throw it on my walking stick because I happen to have a trekking pole that has a GoPro mount, and I can put it on there and just as I'm walking around just film whatever, and then if it's worth it, then I'll come back and I'll cut it up and edit it and make a video out of it. But it is a lot of fun doing video. So that's really the thing, is just find something that you're interested in that you may have not done before and give it a try. I mean, what do you got to lose? I mean, you've got the time. I mean, if you're sitting right now at home just watching TV, you have the time. So, yeah, give it a try. Anything, whatever it is. I mean, don't go out and be stupid and do something like, wood carving with chainsaws. That's not the thing to try probably yet, especially if you have some issues with one side or the other of your body where you may have some weakness. But because you don't want to take that chance that you might slip and actually cut a leg off, that therapy would probably be far worse than what you went through already. So let's not do that. But it's something. Definitely try something new. Try something that maybe your family can get involved with you. I'm lucky. My wife loves to shoot pictures as well. She's got a camera. She's a photographer. She loves to shoot. She does a great job, and she actually sometimes makes me mad because she comes up with better shots than I can. And I'm the one who's supposed to be like the guy who knows this stuff because I've been doing it for a few years and tried to learn as much as I can. But she just goes out and shoots, and she's got a wonderful eye and sees some really amazing stuff and gets some really amazing shots. Luckily, both of my sons, I have supplied them with cameras as well, and they have some interest in it. And one actually took a photography class in high school. The other one did not, but he has an interest, and they both have cameras, and I'm waiting for them to start shooting now and start seeing what they can capture as well. I think they'll have a lot of fun with it. So even for them, they haven't had a stroke, and it's something new. But yeah, give it a try. And of course, as always, we only do these videos. Well, I do these videos because I want to give you my experiences and what I've gone through with having a stroke. And it's definitely not a medical opinion or anything like that, but I just want you to kind of hear it from somebody who's going through it or has gone through it. So so if it's you or your family or whatever who happen to watch this, they understand that, what? You're not the only one. And like I've said in past videos, yes, it sucks. Yesterday, my wife and I decided, hey, let's go for a drive. We'll go take some pictures. Okay. So we were going to a place called Bald Rock Dome, I think is what it is. And it's probably about an hour and a half, 2 hours away from us. And as we're going up looking for it, we tried to nav to it as best we could, but that didn't work out so well. Well, we got up there and we drove through all these windy, curvy roads, and we got to this one road that pretty much came to a dead end, and and it was like, okay, well, the nav said to go this way, but it didn't get us there. But it wasn't a wasted trip. We did pull over a couple times, take some pictures, that kind of stuff, and we had a good day. And that's kind of the whole thing. But with the stroke, those windy roads, all that kind of stuff. When they say your core has got to be good for the rest of you to recover, they mean it, man. That stuff will wear you out. That wore me out. I slept like a baby last night because of it. But like I said, as always, give us a thumbs up. If you have any comments, share the video, please. If you have any comments, just put them down below, and we will do everything we can to respond to those comments if necessary. If you need to, you can always... Oh, and please hit that subscribe button, so that way when we put a new video up onto the playlist, the After the Stroke playlist, you will get a notification that video is up so you can check it out. And then if you need to, of course, you can always email us. It's chris@oneeyeblindmedia.com. And I will do everything I can to answer any question you may have or whatever your comment is. So we look forward to hearing from you, and thank you for watching the videos. And if these have been good for you, let us know. If they haven't, let us know that too. We want to know the good and the bad, because if it's not something you like, or if there's something about them you don't like, maybe we can change it and make them better for you. And of course, if what you don't like is this right here, I can't do a whole lot with that, so sorry. But I could, but I don't have that kind of money. But if we need to, we'll make some changes, try and come up with something better for you. As you can see, we've got more of a plain background now instead of the Partridge Family background we had in the past couple of videos. Finally got a new backdrop, and it's a pop-up backdrop. It's about 6 foot wide, about 8 foot tall, and a royal pain in the butt to put away, so I'm glad I needed to use it today so I didn't have to put it away after opening it 2 days ago, because it takes probably about half hour to figure out how to get that thing to twist, because it's a pop-up like your sunshade for your car, And those are pretty easy to put away. Well, this one's got a thicker thing around it, and you can't twist it as easy, and it's got to go together a certain way to get it to get down to the size to fit in the bag that it comes in. So it's a bit of a pain. So it's been out opened for about 2 days now, and it may not get closed back up until I need to take it somewhere, because I can't take it in the car that way. But at least it's a simple, solid background. We have gray on one side, blue on the other. Maybe the next video will be blue, just to try something different. And but yeah, let us know, because if we need to make changes, we will. And I appreciate you guys watching. Hope your recovery is going well, and hope that these videos are helping. And I think that's about it. So until next time, see ya.